Hello, Scorpio. Yet again. Um, this is going to be my third attempt with doing your love reading. I don't know what the hell is going on with your energy, but it's all over the place right now, and it's blocking so much. Let's try again. God, ancestors, divine spirit, guys, angel guys. What is Scorpio's current energy when it comes to their love life? What is Scorpio's current energy when it comes to their love life? What is Scorpio's current energy when it comes to their love life? Too many cards. God, ancestors, divine spirit, guys, angel guys. What is Scorpio's current energy when it comes to their love life? What is Scorpio's love life current energies right now? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay? So, Scorpio, what are we doing? Are we putting ourselves in predicaments to please others constantly? Or are we making sure that we are satisfied internally? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So, Scorpio, there's no need to have to go above and beyond to prove yourself. We don't need Five of Wands energy. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So the person that you have interest in, right? There might be a lot of chemistry there. This person might seem like this is the one. But let's see what Spirit has to say. Stay optimistic. When you present to be someone that is confident and has a lot of love and respect for themselves, that's the type of energy that you'll be giving off. The people that we allow into our lives are a reflection of us. Remember that. God, ancestors, divine spirit guides, what is an important message for Scorpio regarding their love life? What important message do you have for Scorpio regarding their love life? Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, right? So, like I said in other videos, if you go check those out, everything that we know when it comes to religion, everything that we know when it comes to society is being broken down. When I say broken down, I mean dismantled, like completely. We have to learn all new life habits, all new traits, all new everything because religion is just became such a toxic thing, right? Society, we already know what's going on in society, boy. Living in America, you already know what's happening here. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So remember that our parents were learning at a point in time in life, right? They're still learning. We're still learning. And like I said, everything that we imagine how hard this time will be for them right now, right? If, excuse me, they're a lot older, they're a lot more experienced. And now everything that they've known, everything that they were taught and raised to believe is being changed. It's they have to like literally try to learn all new things. It's not even relearning. It's literally releasing your toxic traits and toxic habits and toxic mindsets in order to step into this new evolution and this new life that God is blessing us with. Release your ex. The time has come to clean your energy. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Unrequited love. I'm happy that a lot of the cards from the first few messages are popping out. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So when you start to show yourself a lot more respect, when you show your partner a lot more respect, that will change the dynamics of the relationship, right? Because now that person is being forced to have to look within themselves, just the same way you had to look within yourself, right? At this point in time, we are being asked to be completely honest with ourselves. We're being asked to meet ourselves completely naked in order to, in soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, so allow them to come to you. Don't force everything. Do what you have to do for yourself, but at the same time, make sure that you're not like, say you feel as though you're ready for this relationship, you want this relationship, but your actions are showing iffy actions. Your actions are showing like, I'm not too sure, maybe not, maybe not, like, when you jumping into double dutch or the rope or whatever. It's like that. You jump in, you scared, but you got to run back because you got to try it again. When it comes to love, there's no room for that. Okay, the society that we've grown up in is the I don't know society. I don't know world, because we're so worried about how the other person is going to perceive our messages. And in all reality, we have to speak our truth no matter what. Say what you feel. And if that person doesn't take it, then that's on them. But at least you don't have that blockage now, right? Stuck in you. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay? So I'm seeing that Scorpio is a few. Okay. So basically, there's a Scorpio who is in a relationship, right? Or in the beginning stages of a relationship. I'm not catching that this situation right here that's presented is something that has been going on for a long time. I'm not hearing that at all. I'm hearing that, if anything, this is a situation from the past that is reoccurring, and um, someone is trying to get the other person to want to be with them or love them again or see them in the light that they once saw them before, right? But you can't do that if you're unsure. First, you need to figure out, what is it that you want. Do you want a relationship? Do you want a relationship with this person? Or are you just giving into the fact that you've constantly been missing this person? There's a difference. When you just miss someone, all right, yeah, you can miss someone, but you get over that shit. You don't need to try to sit there and try to bring anybody into your life. But this is a soulmate. This is a soulmate situation, right? There's a lot of chemistry here, but at the moment, the love is unrequited because it's not enough. It's just not enough chemistry for some. Others, it's too much chemistry. So it's making you kind of blinded because you're so stuck in uh la la mode, right? Because you're enjoying how this person is making you feel. But when you guys are arguing, when you guys fight, it's completely fucking toxic. Can I get a divine feminine whose energy would be most beneficial to Scorpio? God always work. Same divine feminine that I had got in the other reading. Mary of Nazareth and Lolita. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God, I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. Lolita, the Red Goddess, playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Okay. When your soul selects a card, I've always imagined that Mary was terrified to hear an angel loudly announcing that she was meant to be the mother of God. Her surrender to Gabriel's words feels so courageous and too unacknowledged. Mary has no idea what she will have to meet with, what will be asked of her, or what this love for her son will put her through. But she says, nonetheless, so that she can be in service of the divine. Mary's acceptance of her role has been in the shadow of the Christian story, uncelebrated because she is seen as so divine. But she was human too. She could have said no. Her courage could have faltered, but she aligned with the light. She heard Gabriel's words, "Be not afraid," and allowed the divine story to work through her life. And she let joy dictate her response. Mary leads us to trust that we can say yes to what feels like. It doesn't have to make sense to work with the timeline the ego has mapped out for us. In the midst of our ordinary everyday lives, we can say yes to the angel who greets us in the space of our heart and let the energy of joy give birth to the divine through us. Soul voice meditation. Am I in service to the light within me? Are you in service to the light within you? Are you being your truest self? Are you speaking your truth? Or are you making yourself quiet to satisfy everybody else's need or to not feel judgment passed on you? Okay? You will be judged by everyone. As long as you're not sitting there judging yourself or passing judgment on others, you best believe that things will change. Things will be uplifted. Life won't be as tough. When your soul selects her card, answers arrive from disengaging with the energy that creates the problem or question to begin with. We so often hold tight to what we desire with a grip that actually inhibits it from arriving, and we often take the soul by the collar and demand to know an answer right now. Scorpio, I did a reading for you guys a couple of months ago, and it was mainly like you weren't forced. You were kind of forcing something, and this is kind of the same energy I'm feeling. You're still forcing something, but it's not as bad. It's not as strong. You eased up a little bit, but stop forcing. Ease up just a little bit. Um, and we often take the soul by the collar and demand to know an answer right now. But when a desire is an imperative there's an inability to be playful, imaginative, and childlike with how and when the desire will arrive. The secret to desire is holding it lightly. The secret that the red goddess knows is that we already have everything we desire, so we can trust that what the soul craves is and always have been ours. This is the levity that sparks a shift, a change, and an expansion. This is the moment that we remember we are not separate from what we desire or from the divine. The leader is the brilliant moment in a fight between lovers or friends when suddenly someone mispronounces a word and both crack up laughing. She's a levity that comes when we loosen our depth like grip on what we think we desire. She's the gorgeous, much needed reminder that we don't have to suffer our way to what we want most. The path to what we desire and to becoming the soul we need to be in order to receive it can be paved with joy, with divine play, and with sacred process of lightening up all around the way. How can I add more playfulness to my life right now? Scorpio, how can you add more playfulness to your life right now? Let's get a message from the power deck. Allow yourself to be true to what it is that you are seeking. But remember that the world does not revolve around you or what it is that you want. So therefore, you have to allow the universe to give you what it is that you need first, and then your wants will come after. But if you're constantly trying to force something, it's going to be blocked. And especially if you're trying to force something and you're not showing the confidence within yourself of how much you really want it, like in this relationship, in this situation, whatever is going on with you and an individual, right? Courage. Action takes courage. We often feel like fish out of water, separate and different from the world around us. But fish out of water can learn to swim in a new era of consciousness and with purpose in life. Perhaps it is the identification with objects and clinging to addictions that keep you feeling separate from the source of your power. Perhaps it is not only the dependence on drugs, sex, or alcohol, but also addictions like the fear of failure, the need for approval, or the fear of desertion. Discover your own power and meaning by having the courage to give up your addictions. Then live your power with courage. Scorpio, is what I said. Everything what like it's just I just don't have anything else to say. My mouth is muffled. I'm done. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back to each other. Soulmate energy. Okay? So remember, what is for you will always be for you. It just may not be in the time that you want it to come. And where does the power come from? It comes from within. Seek within. Okay, if this is a past relationship, really be honest with yourself on why it didn't work out in the first place. And if this is not a past relationship, be honest with yourself about why it's so stagnant, why it's not moving anywhere. You are moving onto a steady and reliable path. Okay, guys, we're at 60 minutes. I've been trying to do these videos within at least 10 minutes the most, and it's just not possible. Spirit has a lot to say. So I hope this video resonated. If it didn't, take what does, leave what doesn't, but I know it did because I had to do this three times. Okay, the message stayed the same, but it got even more raunchier just now. It was too nice for you earlier, so I guess Spirit really needed you to get the clear message.